It's time for another GB Feeds Buck Talk, and tonight I get to bring to you one of the coolest bucks with probably the coolest hunting story and backstory that I've ever had the chance to encounter in my lifetime. So let's go back to 2017, and I find this deer in the middle of the summer. He's a true 6x6. He's a giant, but he's got some stickers as well. So he's going to be north of 210, could push into maybe the low 220s. And a deer I'm excited to hunt. So 2017, September comes, he sheds his velvet, everything's looking good. I'm hunting him late September, early October, and I feel like I got a pretty good pattern on him. I think I can kill him in October, and then I go to check my cameras, and he's completely snapped off his entire right side at the base, 100 inches on the ground, broken off. So he's a deer that we're not gonna hunt in 2017 that I just hope can make it through. And 2018 comes along, and I am elated because I find him again in the middle of summer. But one thing as he's starting to grow, I notice is he's lost his six side over here. So for whatever reason, they always talk about if pedicle gets damaged on one side, sometimes that other side will grow kind of funky. And that's what happened here. So he grew a big four side, but he threw a ton of stickers down there below his bases. So he's still going to be north of 200 inches, but just a different look to him. So this is where the story gets really interesting. I know he fights. I know he's broken off in the past. So come November, I'm in the tree, and there's about 160-inch deer below me, but I know this deer's in the area, and I'm not going to shoot that buck. And boom, he stands up, and here he comes. And he's coming across the CRP, and if he clears the tree, I'm at full draw. I've got a 15-yard shot right below me. So as I draw, he clears the tree. At the exact same time, the other buck notices him, and they close 15 yards in a matter of that. And here's what I hear. These deer are fully in a all-out brawl right below my tree. They're snorting, they're throwing mud everywhere, and they're pushing each other around while I'm at full draw. My only challenge is how do I get them to hold still for just long enough that I can make a shot? So they push, push, push. This goes on for about 30, 40 seconds, and they're starting to get tired. Well, they pause just for a second. So I make the shot. It goes right through this buck. He keeps fighting like nothing's happened. And he eventually tips over while this other buck is on top of him trying to gore him. I'm yelling at this deer, finally run that deer off to lay my hands on Big J, a 206-inch monster. But that's not the end of the story. If you rewind to 2016, the landowner actually pulled this buck apart when he was locked up with another buck. So had he not have done that, I would have never had the opportunity to hunt him in 17, and I wouldn't have had the opportunity to kill him in 2018. So an absolutely crazy story on a giant Kansas whitetail, but one that I'm so thankful for. So if you're out there, you find a locked up buck, try to break them apart because you never know what they could turn into. Thanks for watching Buck Talk this week.